Alright, we're the purple player and the map is Classic World. And this blizzard does nothing, and this blizzard does nothing, but this blizzard makes it into an extended 1-point hold right here for Australia's +2. And Magenta's going for it. They will have to push for that 5 eventually. Hit for a quick card over there. Green's very strong for Europe, but there are 13 troops in their way. Blue's strong for South America. I'm pretty strong for, I guess, Africa. Or if I really want to fight you guys. If Magenta fights you and wastes a lot of troops, I could pivot over to here. Did you just try to get a card there and fail? That's what it looks like. Red's strong for North America. My dude is just not getting the dice on his, don't slow roll. It's like an 89% chance for a 3v1. Just attack it normally. There you go. Finally gets a card. Any 4-5s over there. You will be going for Europe. Thing is, you're going to get a really... Oh, round 1 South America. Okay. Question is, do you fortify it into here to block me? No, you're not. I think my choice is clear for now. I think we stack these over here. And luckily you moved out of my way, so I can hit over into here for a quick card. Then fortify the remaining troops over into here to signal to everybody that we're going over here. Also, there's a world where I need to hit this and then into here. If he fortifies that out of there next turn, I can hit here and then move that down. That does make it easier for you to grab that, but it also does save me some troops. So, pros and cons to that. Also, it would give me, like, better diplomacy with green. Ooh, you're going for that bonus quickly. I feel like that's a dangerous move to burn out all your troops that quickly. When blue's going to be getting +5 and stacking here, and like they're going to be incentivized to not let you have that. Unless they're going to like play good neighbor. Ooh, frowny face. He doesn't like that red is fortifying over there. Ooh, interesting. He wants red to trust him. I mean, I feel like red not trusting blue kind of makes sense, because whoever gets this first quite often tends to pressure this way and this way. Ooh, did they lose only 1? I wasn't paying attention. 1 on 5? Did they just get amazing dice? Am I missing things? So we are just going to give green a free Europe. Okay, so I'll need to hit down here next turn, I think. Yep, there he goes. He's working on it. What I could do is stack some here, hit there, and then like he won't want to hit that. And I'm signaling that I'm moving out of his way. He puts 10 over there for protection, gets a card over there. Probably going to fortify that up there, right? Yeah. 3 for us. We are going to hit over into this, or place over here, and then hit over into this, like so. Don't go too quick. I don't want people to know that I'm good at the game. Or like, fail. I'm no grandmaster, but expert. Master if I really sweated my brains out, which I don't. Ooh, loses the 4v2. Just hit a 1 for a card, man. Just hit a 1. Fortify that 4 somewhere into there. Oh, man. I feel like blue's just going to get... I mean, I feel like blue's just going to stack up here. Red's getting terrible dice and making poor life choices, and blue's just going to win this fight and then have a 1, 2, 3-point hold in all of this. But the thing is, green's going to have this before you have this, and then green and you hopefully fight each other over here. You've got a quick bonus over there, but it is progressive, so got to keep that in mind. I think we're all going to be relatively easy to eliminate as far as like positioning the board. Green's just going to be in here. I'll be just here. Blue eventually will be just here. Let's see, stack a bunch over here. Like, you're going to be pretty easy to eliminate. I'm going to be relatively pinned pretty soon. We need to hit that 2. Because you're going to... If I don't hit that 2 next turn, there's a chance you just slap my 6, and I don't really want to take that chance per se. You can hit that 11. Oh, you are! You're thinking about it? Oh, it's a warning. No, you just hit it, and you only lose 6! And red is having a really bad day. And they even move out of my way. That's so kind of them. So kind of you to move for me like that. Put these over here. Do we try to give Magenta a chance to move out of here? I don't think we do. Because... Do I just grab this turn? I think I do. I think we just grab this turn. And hope for decent dice. Don't attack too quickly. Don't let them know I'm good. There's a strategy there to like kind of hide attack speed a little bit so you're less kind of, you know, intimidating. Got our bonus. Got a 3-point hold on it. Not sure if I want to hold here, here, and here, or if I want to hold here, here, and here. So there's a world where you eventually push up to hold here to have the extra 2 territories. I don't know if I want to be stacking next to you. Although, if I'm stacked there first, maybe... What if I stack here, here, and here, and then you, because if I'm here, here, and here, and you're blocking here, and you're blocking here, and here, and then someone moves here, then I'm kind of card blocked. But if I'm here, here, and here, and I've got 2 places to attack into and just 1, a little bit harder to card block. Maybe that's the play. And you're going to try and connect up this turn. Okay. That's the play. We are now squished down to Africa. You going to fortify forward or fortify back? Probably forward, right? They didn't fortify at all. Maybe they decided to run out the turn timer there to like go to the bathroom or something, maybe? You got your bonus. Doesn't break. Smart. Ooh, they're playing diplomacy. They're not trying to position for eliminations. They're trying to like be like, hey, I'm on offensive. Please don't break me. They're stacking 2 there. They're not trying to break me. They just don't trust me. Blue's the kind of player that's like, I want to have more troops next to you than you have next to me. That's fine. So we don't escalate that. We leave that alone. We stack these over into here. We hit over into here for a card real quick. Now fortifying here is going to be tricky for me. I would like to move that 11 stack over onto this 10 stack, but with positioning right now, I need to hit there for card. And then fortify it back. I guess what I could do is move it forward, leave this, and like so magenta or green hits here for a card, and then leave that vulnerable for a turn and get a read on green and magenta to see if they would do an easy break. Green definitely not, because they're doing a trust exercise. Magenta might, because what am I going to do to retaliate? No, I can't break them back, right? Let's see. If magenta doesn't break green on a trust exercise, then most likely they don't break me either. Trying to read the psychology, and they do a card skip. Doing a card skip once when you're first in a turn order early in the match can be fine. Green hits red for a card over there. Interesting. They hit a 2 instead of like a 1 over here. I'm not sure, over here. Not sure why. Also makes it hard for them to like go and get red for the elimination. Blue taking a long time to think there. They're probably debating, do they want a card trade that eliminates red for 3 cards? Where are the card trades at? They're not that big. I think letting a... No, they are going for it. They are going to eliminate red for cards right now. They've deemed it worth it because it also gets them their bonus. And, wait, what? Oh, you had your slider turned low, so you lost a few there. They shouldn't have. Should have had your slider max. You better go. You're running out of time. Hit him. Troop-wise, was it worth it? No, but it was worth it to get another bonus and hope that green will do trust exercise with you, which they probably will because they're doing trust exercises here, here, and here. Why would they not want to do one here? Ooh, why 4 there? Because you don't actually expect to hold this. You don't actually expect to hold that at all. You expect green to break you. Okay. I need a card. What if I were to stack these over into here? Hit over here like so. And then fortify... do I want to fortify this over to here? And then hit a card and then fortify it all back? I don't know if I do, but we'll put it over there for now. I don't know if I love this, because people might not like me stacking that there. But it does... My goal next turn would be to hit this, stack here, hit this, and then all this moves back down to here, maybe. Although it seems like magenta doesn't want to hit card trade over here. Okay. I mean, I guess we can hit this, and eventually magenta... I mean, we want magenta to be able to path this way and this way, rather than just towards me. I guess having this stack over here somewhere will eventually make it more complicated to eliminate me as I move it farther and farther away, so maybe we're okay with that. I don't think you're going to break me. Magenta didn't break me. They didn't break green, so of course they didn't break me. Green does let blue hold 2 bonuses, which is crazy. And there's the card trade, because they don't trust green, which is crazy. So blue is not a trusting player, even though he's got players next to him who are doing, like, clear trust exercises. And they're just going to hold that bonus. That's fine. We do not worry about that. It is progressive. It's not that big of a deal. Here's the thing. I hit this over here. I mean, somebody will probably hit that eventually, right? Do one of these. Move it over this way, like so. And call that good for now. Leave it alone for the moment. And... hopefully somebody hits that right there, so my 30 is poised to go either direction. Eventually I want it kind of like hitting around in here and here and able to go either way. My card tree there makes me a little bit less desirable to eliminate. Also a little less easy. Can I hit the green there? I prefer if you hit this. No, you don't want me having the ability to move that back. Ooh, interesting. So magenta is the kind of player to break me. That is a bold play for you to do. To let green hold a +5... but don't let... oh, maybe you're mad that I pushed you out of here? Maybe that's it? I don't think that's a smart move on your part. Thank you. Green understands I probably didn't appreciate what magenta just did to me, so they freed me the path to go back down and retaliate. Do I have a card trade on 3? I do not. I feel like eliminating magenta now could be a good thing for us if they're going to be doing that to us. Question is, do you break green over there? Also, question is, do I care about holding a +2 at this point in the game? I might not. I mean, to get a card... if I move this 5, you might hit me for a card. Because where are you going to get a card? A 7? My 30's card blocking you over here. I don't think card blocking you is a good play for me right now. I think what we do is stack these over here. And we hit over like this so that blue can get a card over here. So they won't be incentivized to hit my 5. We don't get our bonus back this turn. We're not worried about it. Magenta will just break it. I could hit this over there, but then blue might break me from behind. I think giving blue an easy card trade option right over here is good for me, because I can card trade blue over here and then eventually try and grab that back. You know, maybe have this 5 hit there, see if blue wants to trust us. We'll see. Magenta hits a card over there. They keep moving back. So as long as green and I never hit this or this, magenta's not in a position to actually eliminate anybody. So that's good. I like to see green... Or, I mean, blue will hit this for me. My 32 will be free to go back this way for magenta time being. No, you free magenta because you want magenta to be free to eliminate me over here. But that 1 over there won't be good enough because magenta can't hit my 32 stack. I mean, I guess if the card trade's big enough? No. 3 for me. Do I card trade for safety here? Somebody could eliminate me and get a double card trade. The thing is, am I like convenient? I mean, the card trades aren't that big. I don't think at this point anybody's going to. I think we stack these over into here and do one of these like so, and then call it a day. Maybe move. I mean, green is less likely to hit me, so split them evenly. So that we'll see if magenta will hit a 1. Will they hit a 7, right? We'll see. There's the card trade. Because they had card trade on 4 is a weird play. They can't eliminate me, so it's not like they're going for elimination on me. Can they take out green for 5 cards? I don't know if that's going to be enough to do it. They should fortify this 13 forward over there. I don't know why they have that stuck back there. That makes no sense. Just stack 3 here, hit that for a card, fortify that forward. No, they're going over there. Why? Because they want to build up to eventually be able to slap out that 32 stack to eliminate me? No, they're hitting blue twice. Why? Because they didn't want to be in the way? I don't get you. Green is not positioning for eliminations. They're positioning to hold their bonus, which is good for us. When time for elimination comes, they're not going to be able to get it, which is good for me. Yeah, fortify it back to... No, now they're starting to position for eliminations. Now they're like, I need to have a stack ready to eliminate people. Blue's got to be loving getting nice and far ahead. But they're not positioned for eliminations. As long as that stays there, that 30 is useless. They need to fortify that forward over there. 6 for us in a card trade. Can I take out somebody for a decent... I mean... Can I get somebody for a card trade? Green would give me... but they have so many troops. We'd only get another, like, 30 for taking somebody out here. No, I don't think I can eliminate right now. I don't think I can eliminate right now, so... We, just don't. I don't think a 60 stack plus these strays is going to take anything out per se. So call that good. And have a stack that's nicely positioned to go this way, or this way, or this way, towards any of you. I am worried that I am an easy target for blue to take out, like position-wise. Card trade goes through here. No, his 41's pinned. If he fortifies that 41-4, then I'm in more trouble. To be fair, I've got 85 troops, so I'm not a desirable target right now. I need green to stop freeing this guy's... Green freeing this is a wild play, because that's just as likely to go towards them as it is towards me. In fact, more likely, because this 62 is hard to get. Now, if they hit this and this to free it to go towards me, makes a bit more sense, but... Yeah, maybe they're starting to realize, don't free the giant 56 stack? Yeah? You're going to free the giant 56 stack. Okay. Green finally figured out freeing the giant 56 stack, not a great play. They're also now posturing to eliminate people. There's a 44. They hit magenta out of there. Magenta's a lot easier to eliminate right now. Question is, do I eliminate them? Because I don't get immediate card trade afterwards of problems. So I'd have 120, but I'd lose like 70. No, I can't take them out right now. I think nobody hits me for... I think they take out magenta before me. So what we do is we stack these over here. Based on... If magenta had like 5 cards right now, eliminating them, I think, would definitely be the play. But they don't. So it's kind of not the play. And now, if you card trade on 3, then I become a little bit easier to eliminate than you. But then again, I still only have... I maybe got 4 cards. It's debatable. Somebody could take me out and get a double card trade and recover most of their troop losses, but then they'd be really, really vulnerable afterwards. Magenta hits there for a card. Fortifies that back. 13 sitting there doing nothing. Magenta's got to know they're like in just a dangerous position. Blue's not in a good position to eliminate because that 83 is just sitting back there. Just, ooh, 121. Who are you going for? You're going for Magenta because they've got 4 cards and they had less troops. And also there's a little bit easier position-wise to take out loss. Like, what is that, 40 or 49 to 60? Wasn't paying attention. 11 to 13. Dice are doing fine. You take them out and you get another card trade afterwards. That kind of gets you kind of recouped back into it. And there's a game afoot. And you guys both have an advantage over me because you're holding more territories stuff than I am. Ooh, are you gonna like break blue? Oh, break blue. Oh, break blue. No, you're positioning to go for blue. What if I were to like hit here and here and then fortify back to here? That way you're free to move that way, but not towards me. That'd be interesting now, wouldn't it? Just gets a card and fortifies back over to there. Do I card trade for safety so I'm not a juicy target to eliminate? I think at this point in the game, that's a wise thing to do, even if it does use a wild card for me. Can I take out anybody with a 118 stack? Green, it would not give immediate card trade afterwards, so I'm going to go, that's probably not worth it. If I hit here and here, then I'm not free to go towards you either is the problem. So we just do one of these, and we move over to here, so I have options. Yeah, I could go through and free you. Do I want to fortify those bigger stacks? That's fine. I could hit here, and then free you to have that 53 more easily move this way towards blue. But one, that's bad diplomacy with blue, for me and blue, you know. Blue might appreciate that if they're paying attention. And also, it blocks me from running that through to take out green if I want to, so. I actually really like this position. I also like the fact that green's posturing against either nowhere land and blue, and not me. So that works out nicely for yours truly for the moment. The two of them are probably scared by my 120 stack, but also kind of enjoying the fact that the both of them are holding more bonuses than I am, so that kind of balances out. 50 over there, card trading early for safety. They can try and eliminate, they can't eliminate me because they need to fortify this 53 over onto here. I need them to never free this. Like me and green, never hit that. Don't free that 102 stack. Don't do that. They're staying back here. They're, again, not posturing for eliminations. Okay. All right, then. What do I do? Big old card trade for safety. We're reaching the point where eliminating somebody becomes kind of not worth it because card trades aren't big enough to justify the elimination. Like, you'd have to get a double card trade. I mean, the thing that makes it a little bit more viable for me, I need to make my play sooner rather than later. I need to be able to eliminate somebody and get a double card trade. That's what I need to do. And have somebody whose stack is somewhere, like, inert. You freed blue's stack, which is bad for me, and possibly you. Because now, he's free to go for elimination, and is he going to try to eliminate me for cards? He might. No, he's not. You gonna fortify back? No, he's learned. He's learned to not do that. What do I do here? I don't like that you freed him. I card trade for safety. I put a stack over here. 191 takes out you, does not give me a card trade. Probably doesn't take you out. We hit over into here, like so. And fortify this over to here, I guess. We chill out for now. It's a dangerous game we're playing here. We're all fairly even on the board. And blue's got a nice mobile kill stack. Because, I mean, he could have just fortified it forward at any time to have it mobile. What do? I mean, we could try to card block. It's just so hard to card block at this point, right? Green's the only without like a free, kill sack running around. We're at the point where if whoever chooses to eliminate somebody else for cards will be so weakened afterwards that the other person can probably just eliminate them. So how do we advance the game at this point? Because bonuses at this point don't mean much. Don't love that 3 sitting in my way. Guess I'll just hit this 1 and who cares for now. We'll chill out for a little bit. We'll vibe. It's starting to almost feel like a capitals mode game where like, you got one big scary stack, either on a cap or not on a cap in this case. Ooh, you're going to break my 5, huh? Stacking there to break my 5? An interesting play. No, I choose to hit the 3 instead. Because it costs less troops. Yeah, I didn't think about that. The fact that, like, where's he going to get it? I blocked it from easy card trade right there. Wasn't thinking about that. You can fortify forward? Ooh, interesting. That's an act of aggression. That is green posturing to eliminate me. Well, I don't free that 201 stack. Maybe he thinks I'm trying to card block him. I could just like run down and grab Australia. But that's poor diplomacy. That is poor diplomacy on my part. We card trade for safety. Absolutely. We go over here. And we hit back here. Again. Diplomacy. Fortify over here. Diplomacy. If he was going to hit there regardless if I had a 9 there or a 1 there. So, cut my losses, right? And, play diplomacy. I think he thinks I was trying to card block him. I wasn't. I was just trying to, like, not hit a 3. But yeah. Good shot for now. Does he break me? Probably. No, he didn't. Okay. He is still posturing next to me, though. So, I'm not that worried about it. This 213 is not positioned to do anything. If he does take a turn to fortify this 213 next to me, well, he won't be able to attack that turn, and I'll just self-destruct on him and teach him a lesson, right? We go over here. We hit into this like so, and then fortify back out of it like so. And at this point, it's not worth eliminating anybody for cards because you will lose more troops by far than you get back. So basically, you're sitting back waiting for the other 2 players to start a war, and you stay out of it. It's all diplomacy. And green has now postured to hit me. The thing is, they still can't eliminate me. They could hit all this and take this from me. What I can do is I can hit here, fortify that out, and just, like, let them have Africa. Don't love that move on their part, posturing towards me. But let's just go ahead and stack these over here. If I hit here, it's still not free to do anything. We'll hit over here for a card and fortify this way over here. He's clearly posturing that he wants to either eliminate me or take Africa. He can't eliminate me this turn. He could push me out of here. But if he does, he's just hitting for your cards. Or maybe he's posturing to like go for blue and would it have to be like through me, or he's trying to give himself options. I mean, this is actually fine for me because he eventually could just go for blue. He's postured to go towards blue, but not me because he's blocked by his own green. Blue's postured for either of us. Blue's in a great position. I'm also in a great position. I'm postured for either as well. Question is who's going to get hit, because right now, whoever decides to try to eliminate somebody else just loses. Well, the other player that left in the 1v1 is, not good. What do we do here? We stack these over here. And then we hit over into here. Break hard. Who knows? Maybe I get to have Australia. Although I feel like taking Australia from him at this point would be poor diplomacy. Because the +2 turn is not the big of a deal when card trades are 85 troops every 3 turns and scaling. But he might be emotionally attached to Australia. So, maybe not. He's just going all over there. Yeah, he's positioned to go for blue and not me, unless blue hits here. I mean, blue could hit these tiles over here and here to free green to go for me. That would not be a bad play on blue's part. It would not be a bad play at all, frankly. I card trade early here at this point. I mean, if they card trade, 90, 95, double card trade by eliminating me gives them 200. But they spend 200 doing it. They just lose the other guy. I don't think I need a card trade for safety at this point, unless these guys are not the wisest. I should be rolling my slider now that I think about it. Somebody might try to like eliminate me for double card trade here, but the thing is they would just then be guaranteed to lose the match after that. It'd just be a guaranteed loss. Also, yeah, I need to stop attacking with so many troops. I guess slider it. Can't wait for the new balance blitz to show up. 12 for you. All right, well, at this point, we're just kind of like repeating the same motions, waiting for somebody to do something, so I may do a big jump cut here, or, you know, just, you know, a bunch of little jump cuts. We'll see. Ooh, never mind. They just did something. They're going for blue. Why? Because they weren't positioned to go towards me. That's why. The only reason they went for blue is because they could not go for me. It was not possible for them to go for me. So they take out blue. They go for the double card trade. And then they're going to try and use the double card trade to take me out. Yeah. They take out blue. They're then going to card trade and hit my stack over here. And hope that I don't have a card trade on 3. And that's their play. Yeah, they card trade now. That'll give them a good card trade. They'll hit my 388 stack. It'll take away a lot of damage on it. Yeah, they'll try and push me out of here. Push me out all this. Do I have a card trade on 3? I do. Even if I did not have a card trade on 3, I don't think it matters. I mean, if they'd have to get insane dice here. Because you give me 100 troops left, I just run the board and what they can do. Unless they had another card trade on 3. I think if they got lucky and I had no card trade on 3 or 4, and they did have a card trade on 3, they'd be in a strong position. They're not even going to slap that 388 stack. No, they do? What kind of dice do you get? Surely, yeah, see, I got 200 left, with at least 100. And 100 is enough to go through the whole board. The only way it works, yeah, no, I got the card trade on 3, and now we just go through and show the speed. Gotta go fast. Fast, all the speed, come on, go, go, go. Go, and attack over here and leave that. Time to move, time to zoom. They made a play. If they had gotten really lucky with the, gotta like try and think and talk at the same time. Come on, go. If they had gotten really lucky with me not having card trade in 3 or 4, and if I had been like, this is where me like pretending to be slow actually did a lot of work. The whole match I was pretending to be slow. They were hoping to beat me in a 1v1 by me taking my actions slowly. But, surprise. I can actually move fast and get you within the turn timer. And still have time to say, good game, well played, show them the love, and then get the W. And that's the power of hiding the fact that you can actually take your actions quickly. They thought it'd be too slow to clear the map that fast, but there it is. You'll love to see it. Green was a master, by the way. All right, welcome back to Oaken Tower. Do some ranked this time. A round 1 goblet. I will buy this and we will do an investment round where we lose the first round on purpose. Go ahead and fight stray mines over here. We have nothing to attack with, but we'll get more money because we level up our tower, so we have more hit points, and we get an extra 5 gold for each level we have, and this will give you more money over time. Eventually you sell it, and you're going for a little poison build here with the book over here to make it, yeah. I mean, this has been hard to beat regardless. That's just a strong start. I think no matter what we got, that'd be a tough one to beat. That's fine. And you got an extra 50 gold down there and 15 over there. We gotta sell that to get the money back eventually. Do a reroll here. I want to try a bleed build. Grab the trident, put you over here. And the Lunar Codex does have scaling. Can't afford it though. I mean, I guess just buy the Crescent Shot because it has multi-strike, so that works well with the bleed, and forget about the Lunar Codex. I kind of wanted to grab the Lunar Codex because it would, you know, getting it early does help it level a bit, but this attacks faster, and I think the multi-strike might trigger the bleed. Yeah, it does trigger the bleed multiple times. So multi-strike combines very nicely with bleed. Do we win this fight though? I'm not sure. We did do an investment round. I think your fire does beat us, but I could have gotten the wildfire. I just didn't want to go for a wildfire build. I want to go for a pure bleed build. Haven't really tried one. I'm looking for things that attack quickly or have multi-strike. Or give more bleed. I think I just roll over here. In early modern archery does give an extra multicast to the bow. It's to the left and right. Yeah, give bow +1 multicast permanently, so get more multicast on you. And you do have multicast, so I'm going to freeze this. Buy you later. Actually, do I want to sell you? You sell for 40. I think it's time we sold you, and we buy this. And do I want to give you multicast? You don't attack as fast as that. Almost as fast, though. You do apply fire is the difference, though. So that's more stacks of fire. I guess it's going to be a multi-stats effect build anyways. Looks like it's going to be fire and bleed combined together. We'll have to do. We'll see how that works out for us. So you have a lot more hit points than I do, but I got a lot more damage than you do. You're going for kind of a healing build over here. Every time this heals, this triggers, but I think my DPS is just going to be way higher than yours. Thought, why are you not applying... Where's my fire? You're supposed to apply fire. Do you like... Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's like the fire is disappearing at a faster rate, so I was barely noticing it, but we do get you pretty handily. So that's nice. I mean, if we're going for fire as well, I could grab the wildfire. It's probably worth getting and have enough money left over to go ahead and train and get a level up so my income goes up by 5 and I have more hit points to fight Shiba over here. What are you going for? It looks like a burn build. Give your burn items +2 bonus burn. Okay, helps them get stronger. So you have burn over there, burn there, and a bit of poison. Yeah, your burn's going crazy, but my burn is also going crazy, and I've got bleed and just more attacking in general. Another win. The ruby knife has bleed and fire, so get you in there. And can I level up again? No, I can't, so go ahead and fight Ever Free over here. And so now we've got 5 bleed at the start. Every time you attack, we get 2 more bleed. The way bleed works is anytime something attacks this or this or this or this, especially the multicast on you, they get extra damage, effectively what it does. And the burn does a ton of damage over time. I wish there's like... I would love to see something out of this game where like they track stats after fight, the way they do in Back Battle, so I can check and see like, oh, the bleed did 500 damage and the fire did 600 damage. Kind of neat. Another trident. Welcome in. Well, first look. Ruby knife, arcane cleaver. We got a lot here. You're up to +3 multicast. Actually, I want a lot of this stuff. You have multicast, but you don't actually add stats effects like you do. I'm not sure which is better. Oddly enough, right now, I think we level for survivability and better income for the future, and then we keep those locked down for a while. CT Blue, who are you? And then we can slowly get them, because there's like 3 or 4 items I want to buy there, and it's going to cost a lot of money, and I need to not lose a bunch of levels in the meantime. Dude's got level 6 already, so go watch out for that. Whenever you level up, gain +15 damage, so 90 damage, 30 damage, 6 legendary hammers, a lot, but the fire and the bleed damage was notable. 65 income is nice. Here's the thing, even if I start buying them now, do I even have room for them? I think we just keep leveling up. We're going to need that money eventually, and we're going to need these levels eventually. And get them early here, secure some nice early wins with a fairly strong early/mid-game build here. And yeah, look at the like, every time you attack, so you attack 3 times because it's, you know, +3 plus the initial attack is, so you got 4 times, that's like 44 bonus damage every time you attack just from the bleed. Though I do suspect maybe the fire is doing a lot of the work. We keep freezing. We level up again because we can. Maybe we go ahead and buy the ruby knife because why not? And then we go in to fight this guy over here. And what do you have? A lot of health over here because you've got that. Okay, and level higher. You're going to be applying a lot of stats effects and healing a lot. Okay, that's a lot of shielding and healing going on. I am burning you a lot. I do feel like this fight favors you. You're getting so much health so fast because that's triggering that faster. Yeah, I think you definitely win this right. Maybe if I had one more level. Yeah, I think if I got one more level, we've gotten him. Should have leveled, I guess, but we couldn't afford it, right? Try it again. Hello. Got another ruby knife, so now it does 8 and 4 instead of 4 and 2, doubles. And a free chest. Give me something good. Lost Fragment is a great get, because that costs 100. At this point in the game, not many fights are going to last 16 seconds, so I doubt you're going to get too many more multicasts. So we sell this, and we give the bonus multicast to you, because that's pretty powerful. Because you're doing 8 fire and 4 bleed. We freeze again, because I do want that trident, but I'm going to level because, you know, we lost that last fight because, you know, we needed more levels. Levels, they matter. Hushful is her name. Got an upgraded Dusk Shield over here, gives 40 shield and starts with 200 at the start of the combat. The 200 at the start of combat is not that big of a deal. I feel like Dusk Shield's kind of mid. At least in the late game. In the early game, it's alright. I'm doing way more damage. Look at the fire, look at the bleed. The bleed adding so much value. The bleed with the multicast bows is doing great things for us. If I buy you, I can't level. So we freeze, we level, because levels are important. My build is strong right now. The choke point is, do I face somebody with a ton of hit points? Well, I did have enough. Did my math wrong. It's fine. We'll be fine. Ooh, the Moon Veil. 7.1. Untriggered permanently gain damage equal to your level. There was an update since I played last, but there was no patch notes on what it was. Okay, so Thing is, you haven't had a lot of chance to scale yet, so we did just dominate you. The multicast combined with 25 bleed goes crazy. So here destroying them, 85 gold in a dream. Now I can buy you. The rest I don't care. What I do care about is having lots of levels, so we have tons of money for the future, and also we are, you know, hard to eliminate. Ooh, you got the Lost Fragment charging up, the Dream Catcher, so it makes you attack really fast. Oh boy. On trigger, permanently gain +1 bleed. The 400 bleed! The Emerald Legendary Sword is insane! Oh, they must have gotten that early and this early. That is such a dirty combination. And the Nightfall Legendary? Wow, that is strong. That's really strong. Okay. I think we need to re-roll for, like, leveling stuff or finding better stuff. Another Molten Bow. Ooh, Flamey War Axe. Flamey? Why not Flaming? Is definitely better than Wildfire. You only attack every 3.7 seconds for 6. You attack every 2.8 seconds for 5. And you have bonus damage equal to burn on enemy. So, sell this, buy this, equip this. Fire Mace is also kind of tempting, but I kind of like the bleed to be a thing. We continue. What is it? Leander. What's his name? Oh, you got a lot of level up things over here. Blazing Bull. Okay, what's happening? The fight's almost over before I know it. Void Stinger, Legendary, Apply Burn. Okay, whatever. What is this? 956 damage on the Void Stinger. It was a Void Stinger build. Void Stinger goes amazing with a Burn, Bleed, or Poison combination. And multicast on the Ruby Knife because of the Nature's Call. What an amazing build. And he's level 15? He must have had like an early Lapis Lazuli. We run it back. We have 2 choppers. Start of combat, give your axes +2 damage permanently. So what if I got both of these and just like right out the gate from round 1, they start buffing each other's damage. Although when I merge them, does that matter? I guess one way to find out. I mean, even if like they both get to like, oh, 30 damage and then I merge them and it stays, the upgraded thing is 30 damage plus whatever bonus from upgrading it. It's still, you know, they're getting upgraded right away, right? Oh, they were like 15, right? So it's going to be +4 total? Do they self-buff? Seems like it. You're just going for a money round of round 1, so this is going to be a free win of round 1. Because this just improves the crit chance on you. Little freebie for us there. No axes, just a bunch of swords and daggers, so go ahead and level up over here. And I'm going to buy you because you cost 30, but you give me 16 XP, and I can sell you back for 15. So it's really not, and you give me some like extra damage to help me in this turn. So it's really like not much of a loss there. You're going for a spear build, refined spears. You got some multicast on the Silver Lance. Does this beat me? I mean, your shield, the shielding might make the difference for you. Yeah. I think you win just because of shield, but we're also doing like a scaling build. So, I mean, it's fine, I guess. I could have rolled down to try and get some shields or something better, but I wanted to level up. Early defeats only cost 1 heart, so it's not a big deal. And I can sell this whenever I want for money. Icy Axe is an axe, 40 damage. We take it, get in there. It might cost me around here, but I can buy the goblet like this, and then sell you, and have just enough to level up with 1 over, and then this will make me money. I don't need this in my inventory over there, I just kind of like having it there. Would you might. It'll actually still give you money if you have an inventory not over here. You got goblet, you're also going for money, you're healing. This thing is hitting like a tank. You guys are self-buffing each other and buffing each other nicely. You got the arcane bow, putting bleed on us. The bleed could be a problem. You're healing a lot and putting bleed on me. That could give you an advantage. Luckily, I'm level 3. You're level 1. Yeah, the bleed's going to get us here. I'm not sure like how viable is life without bleed. It feels like status effects are like everything in this game. Feels like these things that give like, oh, +2 axes doesn't do a ton. Need to roll down some more axes. I don't think an axe build is viable, but we're going to find out. Okay, I've got you now. Sort of combat, give your axes +4 damage permanently if I merge them. I wish I could buy this without merging them. Is that a thing? Nope, just force me to merge them. I guess it does, ooh, 54 damage. It does give me this. I want to have like 3 of them so I could get +6 damage total, but that's fine too because it gives you this. Nature's Call, very nice. Sort of combat gives something below multicast. Does that give you start of combat twice for +8? If we go up to 62, it does. It'd be good to know. You do attack faster than that and have more damage than that. That's fine. I'm going to buy the shield because that shield could make the difference between winning and losing for the moment. Although money from you would have been not terrible. Would have been not terrible. Pineapple Pirate, what a great name. So you got a lot of health. That's going to be a problem for us. You are up to 58, so it does not... giving multicast does not make your sword of combat trigger twice. it just lets you attack twice, which is nice, but I do suspect we're going to have a hard time with all this stats effects being applied to us. I mean, we are putting a ton of damage on you. You're multicasting, or not multicasting, but dream catching this to go faster. Triggering off the stat effects, you're scaling your health. Actually, you are going to get the stat effects are going to get us because you're level. If I'd level up, is maybe it's so close, so close. We keep cooking. Things need to level, but an executioner is a nice axe that we gotta have. Do I multicast you? It doesn't affect the start of combat, and you hit for 70. That's 58. Yeah, it's actually better to multicast on you because you do attack faster as well. Although I do need to level soon. Could sell this for some money, I guess. Wedge of Might, what you got? Wildfire, 6 fire. Paladin's Hammer is going to be healing you. That's not that great. You're going for healing build. You're trying to like trigger this. You're trying to heal a bunch of trigger this. You're going for a healing build, and it's just not going to cut it. Got a couple axes over here. I could sell you for 55. I think we need to. It's time to sell you. Get this other axe over here. You can start scaling some stuff over there. Do I want to level up the shield? Do I want to replace it with the Divine Axe? I think we want to replace it with the Divine Axe because you also will scale from this guy giving plus 4 to everybody. So I've got 5 axes now, which is pretty good. And we can also finally get another level over here, level up. Actually 2, because that's a good thing to do. Because we need lots of hit points. Pineapple Pirate, how about thee? Alright, so the ranking, I'm playing ranked, but I'm facing people who are higher ranks than me, so the ranking system, I mean, there's just not enough players in the player pool right now, I imagine, so they're probably like having to face people at higher ranks. What do you got? You got the Life Essence, an Epic one of that, okay. Or no, it's just Epic tier, so it's Epic tier. We're doing pretty well. You're going for some kind of, when magic item triggers, permanently gain plus 2 damage. Money build, okay. You're still in the money earning phase. You're still in the building up phase. 65 gold in a dream. Another chopper. I could take out the Divine Axe for now and put in this chopper to buff all your other guys' damage even more, an extra 2 a turn, so it's plus 6 a turn every turn now, every fight. And exactly enough money, actually a bit more than enough money to level up. I thought it was exactly enough, but no, we actually had 4 sitting over there already. Exeler 4-0. Okay. Trigger your items start of combat effects. Where do you start combat effects? Give bonus damage equal to their crit chance, so you're getting a lot of extra damage based on your crit chance. That's really strong scaling. Yeah, brass knife for money, but oh yeah, the war horn giving the extra damage based on crit is actually really strong. Plus the multicast there, that's a strong combo. Learning more combos as we play here. I mean, if I got this earlier, it'd be nice. A bit late. Rounds don't go 12 seconds nowadays. Maybe 1 reroll, see if we can get something nice. No. We level, because hit points are clearly an issue right now. And we go again. And we keep scaling. I don't feel like just giving plus 6 to everything each fight is going to scale me enough for how crazy some builds get, but we're going to try. You're leveling this, or you're multicasting on that to give this more bonus poison or faster. Dominate you. I don't feel like juicing Jade works very well, based on my prior experience. 75 gold is nice income for us right there. Also, level 7 is where you get, like, that's the highs those numbers get. On trigger item starter combat effects would double the amount I'm getting. We were kind of like late in the run, but it gives me an extra plus 6. Or I could just take this out, put this in instead, and I still get plus 8. And I don't lose like a ton of DPS. You know what, just take out the Icy Axe because it's like the weakest of these ones we have right now. And then we put in you to juice the others up a lot more. And maybe we can roll and find another Icy Axe. Time Pendant is tempting. Boy, live without it, can't level up here. Let's fight this guy. Ooh, look at the Solar. It attacks 62 times 3 is a lot of damage real quick. And it heals. Oh boy, that's a tough one. You got 3 Solaris already? That's crazy. In the Divine Axe. You also have a bit of an axe build going. I need to get that. I need to roll that axe. Alright, fine, defeat. I'll see how it's gonna be. You give me 2 poison items right at the start, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna do it. That's just how it's gonna be. That's nearly a guaranteed win. What do you have here? A rare Noble Spear, 50 damage every 3.9 seconds. I don't think that beats, and you leveled up as well. Man, rolling a rare at the start is strong. I don't think that's gonna beat this amount of poison. Poison's gonna go crazy. Plus I shield for 15 every time this triggers. And you apply 2 poison, and you apply 3 poison, and you gain more poison per other elven item, which I have one, so Normally it'd be 2, it's up to 3, so the poison goes crazy. We're already, yeah, we're well destroying you in the poison there. Over time we'll speed up a little bit, but frankly the poison's gonna get the job. Yeah, that's a strong round 1 combo right there if you get that. Man, 2 sword techniques is, like 2 at once is nice, but got no swords. I think we just level up here so we have better like odds of things, and we'll get a free level after that round there. Rosen Crusader, and I'm curious, I'm 4 XP away. I'll level after this fight. Somebody is just hard investing in levels here. There's a world where this is a viable strategy. Get to level 4 like that, and just then roll for better stuff later. Pretty easy to win when we don't fight back. And the poison's taking for like 44 a hit here. And go ahead and get you out of here. Just a little freebie for us. Somebody's doing the game really kind of like, there's definitely a strategy where like, yeah, just throw your first few rounds to like invest in leveling. Got 50 there. So even though I leveled here, it gave me the income from level 2 before I got the XP for level 3. I was just kind of curious how that worked. I was wondering if you could cheese it and like get an extra 5 gold. The answer is no, you can't. Could try to pivot back to the bleed build. I think we just buy the ruby knife, put it in here for now, and then go and try and hopefully get another win off of this, because, I mean, the bleed won't do a ton because we don't have that many things attacking that quickly, and no multicast, but it's just in the, there's the fire as well. Hopefully take you out pretty quick. You're going for the, what's that, heal trigger this heals, you're going for a crit on these guys. You're using this to get money, you're using this to get extra attacks from that. So it's just kind of like a build in the process of being formed. We take a find. Maybe the bleed actually does. I mean, I'm not sure how much it did. I need a way to track stats. Is this a net gain? Normally it costs 1 gold to gain 1 XP. So if I want to gain 16 XP, I would need to spend 16 gold. If I buy this for 30, get my 16 XP, and then sell it back for 15, which I believe is the sell price, I just gained 16 XP for 15 gold. That might be a bit of a cheese. Not much of one, but... Okay, you have bleed, you have multicast, so there's a world where I could get an extra few hits on there. You attack fairly quick, too. Pivot towards a bit of a bleed build, maybe. Take you, and then we can sell you back later. Or I could sell you back right away. Yeah, it's only sells for 15. Yeah, that's just a free net gain if the timing works out right, but I don't need that money right now. I mean, I could sell it right now and gain a level. I think it's probably more valuable than having its damage. Yeah. You know, level more hit points. Clan Mirrorus. Glad to see more people playing. You're a prep build. You're at level 4. You've been rolling down to get the build you want. You got Epic Time Pendant. I think your goal is to eventually have that, like, level up a bow. Yeah, he ran out of money, trying to roll for bows. How are you doing over here? The bleed is adding extra damage. Honestly, kind of nice. The build's doing decent. It feels like it's almost better to not like focus on just one stats effect, but to go for like 2 or 3 early on. It's like, that's the strategy, is pick 2 or 3 stats effects and roll with them, rather than like, I'm going only burn, only bleed. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here that I want. You give 5 bleed, which is, I mean, it's alright. It's not as strong as starting with like things that stack more and more. It's not bad. You give fire every time you attack. This has multi-strike. This has bleed. I've got so many choices. I think for now, getting an epic fire mace, 7 fire added every 2.5 seconds is good. And then we freeze the rest of this and come back for later. So can't afford anything and I can't afford to level up. Fight this guy over here. You're going for, that's for getting money. You're trying to gain a lot of money. You're also trying to gain even more money. Yeah, he's getting rich. Oh man, look at the wealth going into this. He's just here to get rich, and luckily he had the life essence, and he's so level up. Yeah. He might win just because, oh no, the stat effects are going crazy. The stat effects need to like go faster. Come on, stat effects. Come on, faster. So close. He just had 2 more levels and had 1,000 more hit points. We almost got him though, but yeah, that money build's gonna go crazy for that guy. Let's go over the trident. Because it's rare and attacks every 2.2 seconds and 5 bleed right away is probably good. And do I buy you now or like level up? I think we freeze. It only costs 3 to re-roll, and leveling up gives you more hit points to survive this fight, and also better Excelar4. I don't know what's the 4 supposed to be on them. What do you have? Decay, start combat deal 200 damage, that's a lot. You attack for 40 every 3 seconds. You give multicast to this. You don't have any yet. Attacks for 50. You have a lot of crit chance. You have the Nightfall Legendary scaling up so our combat gain damage, but we bodied you with our poison and bleed and stuff. Wish I could check stats to see which is doing the most. We have just enough to buy the Silver Lance for 30, keep it sitting down there for now, and then train to level up again. What's that little icon over there? I guess that's like showing this. I guess that's just like icon for XP? I don't know. Clan Mirus, you're using time pendants to trigger this faster. You're leveling that up right now. This makes... Oh, you're going for the Doom Guide build. That's dangerous, but your Bad Wing, you just got it. It's not really... I know you've had a few instances of it. Oh, boy. Luckily, you didn't have enough damage to... Good thing I leveled up. Doom Guide is... The Doom Guide build is scary, though. I had a good practice with a Doom Guide before I made the first video. I need to try that again. Time Pendant is tempting. Topaz Spear, it's epic. Attacks slow, though, is a problem. Oh, at 5.2 seconds, like the fight's over in 5.2 seconds in the late game. I think that's a reroll. I need to find another one of these. When sold, gain 2 goblets. That's new, isn't it? I guess the update was he added new stuff? 2 bleed every 3 seconds is alright. Another ruby knife. How much am I relying on the poison? I could take out you and put in you. And then now we have more focus on fire and bleed, and you attack faster than this as well. Just kind of pivot away from poison. It'll keep you for now for the shield maybe, or just move off of poison entirely all at once, and then have this because it more attacks. I need to buy this and hold the goblets for 2 rounds for it to pay off. I don't think it's worth it, but leveling up is worth it. So we have more hit points and. Fighting Koro over here, you're using the Elvish Orb to give multicast to you permanently, but it's your first time using because it hasn't got any yet. It's 50 damage, 60% crit. You have Legendary Fang. Ooh, enemy, you're triggering my bleed. You have a bleed build, and you have a better bleed build because a Shard Fang is crazy. You have 2 Shard Fangs is wild, and you're level 8. Okay. Invest in the levels. I need to get a Shard Fang for my bleed build. That'd be good for a crit build. Need to roll it down here. Ooh, a Nightfall. Bit late though in the game to get it. I could kind of make it work, but I want we got a decent bleed build going here. I want it to work. Just need to re-roll and actually get some of the right stuff. You're good, we got you late. There we are, Shard Fang and Ruby Knife. If I level you up, it does... Well, it would basically be like the same as merging those two and freeing up a slot. Can't for both of you. I think we want you because you trigger bleed twice, and you attack every 1.4 seconds. You're like the focus of a bleed build. This is multicast. You trigger it twice. I feel like you attack way faster, so you're going to be better than that. Freeze this for sure. Go into the next fight. That'll be a bit better for us. You have Dreamcatcher speeding up. The cooldown on Lunar Codex, which is hitting for 165, is crazy. Astral Hammer. I mean, it's not... At least you're not level 8 yet to make it go faster. The problem is your Lunar Codex did absolute work on us. My world to make the bleed build work. I feel like just like a lot of this game is getting lucky early on with the right stuff. Definitely get this so that we get you over here. Maybe there's a world where we get a bunch of combat items, merge them, get like a good item over here is a good strategy. I mean, this is actually pretty decent for this build if I got it earlier in the run. This is useful right away without worrying about scaling, because I can give multicast to this guy over here so that every 1.4 seconds, enemy bleed triggers 4 times. Or I could just like give myself more bleed. Not sure which would be better. I can roll and try and hopefully get another one of these. Which costs 25, 30? Dagger manual. On trigger, trigger dagger to the right of this, which would trigger you again every 3.1 seconds? No, that'd be... I mean, it's on par with you. I think just rolling trying to get this guy be better. Or lock down the Trident to level that up eventually. Give that a whirl. Pineapple Pirate. See what you got here. You got the Divine Axe, multicast on this. You're going for... Oh, what just happened? What do you heal trigger this? What? What just happened? Why did he attack like 18 times in a row? It had 1 multicast. So it says when you heal, trigger this twice. So it normally... So since the multicast, it has 2 attacks times triggering twice. So every time it heals, this thing attacks 4 times. So this heals, that's 4. This heals, that's 4. It does 77 damage for some reason, that's why. Okay. Well then. Y'all are gonna make me work for this win in bronze rank. I mean, I've got some rares here. The question is, do I want them? I'd rather re-roll. Roll it again. Or it took me a few rolls, but I got the brass knife here, so at the very least I can get some of that money back. We're kind of broke, so... of course, we're facing our prior build. Of all the prior builds of mine we could go against, it's the one that absolutely, like, clapped cheeks on round 1 we have no chance against. And it also might beat me relatively quickly, so I can't get as much money, but we'll take it. Just riding this RNG train as much as we can. I mean, that does it's like 15 or 20 seconds, so we got some gold. Helps with the fact that RNG just wasn't the kindest to us as far as, like, starting items, even with rerolls there. Helps a bit. 79 gold, we can take it. I think there's a world where if you don't level up too soon and you re-roll a bunch of level something up, you get strong item early. I mean, get the hook, go for a money build of sorts. Roll it down. I mean, an early Lunar Codex actually could go crazy for us. Shatter Blade. You are... Okay, you got double poison, so I think you just win this right. And we're just going to try and get some money. And getting you at level 1, so as we level, you get maximum level gains from it. It'll have to do in these first few rounds, we losses as we do investments. But yeah, poison... The Elven Shield just destroys in the first 1 and 2 rounds. Maybe I should start getting it for the free wins and then sell it back. It's not a bad idea. Gotta roll it again, try and get what I want. Spyglass, go ahead and get this and slap you over here and start working these guys to get better crit so you can do better. Gain level, so my Lunar Codex gains 15 damage, doubles its DPS, and also have more hit points to survive a bit better. You have Hunter's Tome. It's not that strong yet. 21 every 4.2 is not a ton. You are working on crit chance for yours. You're working on 2 at the same time. That was a bit stronger. You're saving money, but I'm getting my crit scaling and all these. Honestly, getting crit on the Lunar Codex could go pretty strong, because you're going to keep scaling, and your magic. I need things that like buff magic. You're eventually going to keep giving me more and more money. The hook, and 10 damage over 3.3 seconds is not bad. Yeah, we're bodying this guy. He's just leveling up his Hunter Tomes early on here. Also save money with the goblets. Alright, 79 gold in a dream. I could buy you and sell you back, but what if I want to spend that money on other things right now? I will buy another Spyglass to get your guys' crit cooking faster. Maybe over here actually is better. And perhaps a quick level for survivability. So, ooh, Bobby Potato, what a good name. You're going for a mace build for sure. Sword combat, gain +3 damage per mace. You must have gotten those really early on 2 rares already, and level 4. I mean, that's great luck for you. You must have leveled up early the first couple rounds and just rolled down to get those, or gotten great luck. But, I mean, yeah, that's just... And you got some healing as well. That's fantastic luck for you to get those. That's so strong. Already? That's so strong. 55 gold, though. 89 total. Doing alright. Another brass knife. Need to find some damage somehow. Do I commit to the money? Maybe we commit to the money. Another hook. Commit to the money. Do I take you out for now? You'll make me more money right now, so keep this out. And then when I find a third, I just, combine all 3. And hopefully we live long enough. Why am I facing somebody who's in green tier? Face me against other bronze. What's this ranking system? I guess there's not enough people in the player base yet. You're going for more damage based on other dark items. Dusk's shield is dark. They're all dark, so you're scaling. You're going for this. An Eclipse build with the Dark Steel and the Twilight's Edge all I see. And it's doing great for you. Your damage is cracked. I guess I am, investing in money for far too long. Maybe you shouldn't go for this money build unless you get an early Midas Touch or something, because it's not working great for us so far. Hey, there we go. Leveled up, and now we have it's got 100% crit chance. So at this point, I can probably sell these guys. So we have a you. Tough choice. This would get something multicast, which is good for making more money, or getting you to trigger more, which would be good. 90 damage every 2.9 seconds. Or this is 25 damage every 6.2 seconds. Multicast, so actually 50. But it triggers its cooldown by 0.1 per elven item, which I only have 1. So it only reduces its attack time by 0.1 per fight, which is not crazy. I feel like Nature's Call is more valuable for us, so we'll take you. And then we'll go ahead and do one of these, and what do I want? You're at 100% crit chance, so you don't need any more. And I could do... I want you to, work on that one and that one. That's great. Actually move this over here, like so, and that'll be fine. I mean, I could do this. Why not? And we level up for hit points and survivability. Keep this in case we find another one. Do I even care about a level up spyglass? I think it just gives it like 10% crit chance. We're not going to need it by that time, but yeah, sell this and level up again. I don't see a lot of value in leveling up the spyglass again, because I think it just gives, oh, instead of 5%, it gives 10%. But by the time you have 3 and get leveled up, the things you want to have the crit chance leveled kind of already do. Like, this guy's already at 100%, so I'm getting 8 gold every time it hits. We're actually, wait, we're winning this? I wasn't even paying attention, because we're hitting for 150, because it's critting. So yeah, so it attacks twice and it crits. Once at 100% crit chance, it'll do, yeah, 300 of volley. That's not bad. Onward. 65 gold there at 108. We're getting money. There'll be some rolling tonight. Well, hello, brass knife. There we go. Now trigger 4 gold, and it keeps its crit chance there. And frees up some room for me. Ooh, the Doom Guide is tempting, but my build doesn't really work with it right now, I don't think. I mean, I need something that reduces attack time. The Lost Fragment, though, is fantastic, so I can move you over here, and I can do one of these, and now you will trigger, let's see, that gets 1 extra. Did they nerf that? Was that used to be 2 bonus, now it's 1? I think it's just 1. So now you will trigger 3 times, so 450 of volley if they all crit, which pretty soon they will. And then we level for health, because that just, you know, matters quite a fair bit. Dark Sector. Let's do it. You're going for a heal build. Light Blade. So when you heal, trigger these. You've got 2. Still seems to be in the works. You're only at level 4. Yeah, that build's not done yet. Not even close. Absolutely bodied. Absolutely bodied by my Lunar Codex. And we're making great money off these things. Although the fights aren't lasting long enough to make that much money. I wish I could level up beyond 1 star. One time I managed to get 3 things that were the same 1 star, but I couldn't merge them to a 2 star. I feel like just training right now is good, because my build seems relatively strong. We just need to, you know, not give free losses. Like, I'm 1 away from losing. Dark Sector. 1 bad fight and lose. Okay, he's going to the heal build again. He's got the Divine Axe leveled up this time. He's got the Decay. We're hitting for so much damage at 240, because every time we level up, this gets stronger. I forgot about that. How did I forget? That's like the whole point of it. As I level, it gets stronger. So I need something that like boosts magic items. Also, my fights aren't lasting long enough for this to apply any crits. We're winning in less than 7 seconds. Need the thing to trigger faster. A time pendant up here, maybe? Another multicast. I feel like the money I'm getting from you guys, it's gotta be minimal at this point. I think selling you for other things at this point could be good. I mean, first we just keep leveling, because that's important. We'll reroll maybe, take a look. Twin Fangs goes strong with a money build, because you buy it, and you have the wealth to keep buying and selling items. You would need to get it earlier, I think. Reroll again. Alright, just save our money here, go next fight, Henlo. I think we should be... Ooh, I mean, I think we should be good. You have multicast in this, not that much damage, not that much heal. Redemption, how much you doing? We're hitting for 270, 420. I need the fight to last... Oh wait, we're 90%, we're 90%, good. I need the fights to last long enough to actually, like, get that thing up to 100% so I can sell this, because I won't need you pretty soon. Batwing. There's a world where Batwing does something crazy. I just don't know how to like make it work yet. Might as well level up here. 2 more levels. Keep getting that plus 15 on you. That is so strong. 165. If it crits, doubles damage, becomes, what's that, 330? Multicast plus 2. That's like 990 damage if it crits all 3 times, which there's a good chance it does. So, Himnik, you're about to take 1,000 damage, so in all of 6 seconds, you should just lose. Wait, did 2 not crit? I feel like a couple of them didn't crit, but it doesn't matter. What do you have here? Protector build, doesn't matter, so I'm not doing status effects. A lot of shield. You're going for like a shield and healing build, and you're trying to go for stats effect, but like, we have found a Lunar Codex build that works. Bit late for you, Lapis. I think we do a thing called gaining a level over here, and I can gain another one for another 15 damage, and also just way better survivability. That's 195 on you now. 195 is you again. It's times multicast of... Oh, wait, double it to 400. Multicast of 3. Oh, it doesn't multicast right away, because you have to like give it 5 seconds to trigger. So the first volley only shoots 2. Okay. Because you have to like take time to activate. Leveling you up to level 3 would be good. Because by the time 5 seconds pass, you've already done a volley, right? So it's 2 the first volley and then 3. Explains things. But first, we level, because 10k is max hit points, and also more damage, right? Go into the next fight. GM Stringer 2. Ooh, that's a really strong build. And you're level 15. Okay, you've got 10k hit points. And you have the Nightfall with 2 multicast. No, this was the build! This was the build! But we found something with just the most broken build in the game. Level 15. He also had, like, the Lapis Lazuli early. No, come on, man. We're calling it there. But that's it. Thanks for watching. And I've got plenty more videos you can watch too. Like this one right here. See you next time.